The Demolition man Paul Cook has left the building, just like the many players he let go in the summer. So let's take a look at those who departed and how they're getting on since leaving Portman Road. First up, we have David Cornell, who had his contract terminated by mutual consent after Cook said he wasn't part of his plans. The Welshman went on to sign for newly promoted Championship side Peterborough United on a free transfer and has since become their first choice keeper as they fight to stay in the second tier. Next up is the army of town players who made the small trip down the A12 to sign for Colchester United, which include former captain Luke Chambers, Cole Hughes, Freddie Sears and Alan Judge. But it's been a tough season for the Hughes, who are then currently sitting 20th in League 2 as of this recording, with Chambers and Hughes playing regularly this campaign. Freddie Sears is actually playing well, scoring 9 goals and 27 appearances so far, but Alan Judge has struggled with injuries, which is a shame because a player of his quality, he should be thriving in the 4th tier. The next two players are Lazelle and Flynn, who both earned moves to Championship clubs. Firstly, Lazelle, who signed for QPR, where he had bided his time to settle in at his new club, but has since become a regular at Loftus Road, impressing under Mark Warburton, with them currently in the playoff spots. Downs, meanwhile, signed for Swansea and is a key figure in their midfield, as the Swans are currently sitting mid-table in the Championship. Both of these players are certainly showing what they can do in the second tier. Another two academy graduates up next are Teddy Bishop and Jan Lancaster, who both signed for League 1 clubs. Firstly, Bishop, who joined Lancaster City, but it's been a tough season so far for the Mockhampton side, but Bishop seems to impress thus far for his new club, scoring 3 goals in 20 plus games. Lancaster signed for newly promoted Cambridge United, but has sadly struggled with injuries so far, making just 11 appearances in total, as Cambridge are impressing during their first season back in League 1. Also playing in the same division as Town this season are Gruen Edwards and James Wilson, with both their sides fighting for promotion. Edwards joined Wigan in this summer, but hasn't made an impact so far, scoring just once in 20 plus games, while Wilson has done what he did at Town, namely be steady and reliable for Plymouth, who have been the dark horses this season in League 1. Next up is Ollie Hawkins, who had one sole season at Portman Road before leaving the club to join League 2 side Mansfield Town, where he's since scored 5 goals in 21 games, so he's doing fine. Nothing more, nothing less. But the man up next is doing very well indeed in League 2, and that is Droinen. The Irish striker left the Blue to join Leyton Orient in the summer and has found his home at the London club, scoring 13 goals in 20 plus games so far, including his first senior hat-trick in the 5-0 win over Hartlepool. So maybe a player let go too soon? And finally we have Emmy, Hughes and Tristan Nyden, who are both still free agents. That's pretty much it on them really, but we shall see what the future holds for both of them in 2022.